Welcome back to Big Sticks. This morning I'm going to be making some chickens. I'm going to be making some tri-tips. I got the chickens for 78 cents a pound. I couldn't help it. I had to buy more than one because they were roughly about $3 a piece. Can't beat that. Also bought a 4-pack of tri-tips. They're untrimmed. They cost me $1.99 a pound. So I got 16 pounds for around 36 bucks. What I'm going to do, these are untrimmed. I have to take off the silver skin and the decal. It's a piece of cake. It's better than paying $6.99 a pound. And they're pretty easy to peel. I'll show you how to do that. I'll be seasoning this stuff with one of the chickens I'm going to do with Tony. The other one I'm going to do with this Lowry's Total Seasoning. I think it's called Casero. The tri-tips though, I'm going to use Pappy's Prime Rib Rub. If you haven't tried this stuff, give it a try. It'll change your life. Stay with me, because we're going to do this on the Barrelhouse and, what's the name of it? The Charbroil Big Easy. Let's do this. Alright, let's trim this tri-tip. Alright, big layer of fat here. Alright, so this one part here, it's important that you take it off. It's like a skin. You definitely want to take that off. You cook that and man, it's going to be like leather. So make sure you get that off. The rest of it is just, fat that can break down. So, it's a subjective thing. You can leave as much on there as you want or take as little off as you like. Or take it all off if you need to. I like to leave a little bit of fat, so I'm not going to take it all off, but I am going to trim it down just enough to leave me some flavor behind. Not bad. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, let's do these chickens. What I have here is a half a cup of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Just a quick brine. What I'm going to do is inject the breasts on these. I'm not worried so much about the thighs and the legs because they got fat in them. And that helps buffer against the heat and drying out. So I'm just going to inject the breast on these. get them in a bag and wait a little bit for them to brine before I season them up and then put them in their cookers. Alright, that one's done. Get this one in the plastic bag. Just do the same thing for this one here. Alright, so our chicken has been brining for about an hour now. All I'm going to do is hit this off with a little bit of oil. Helps crisp that skin. Alright. A little bit of Tony seasoning. Get it nice and good. I guess we're gonna put this in here breast side up. Just like it says to. I was gonna try to stand it like a turkey, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do that. Let's get it in. Real simple part about the Big Easy is there's no temperature settings. You just simply turn it on and ignite it. You don't need to let it warm up or anything like that. Alright, now it's going. Just gonna drop it in here. You can feel the heat. It feels so good. It's so cold outside this morning. And we're gonna let this cook until it reaches 165, 170 degrees. Should take a couple of hours for sure. Alright. So, you know, when you're putting chickens in, say, like the barrel house or the pit barrel, you need to cut it in half if you're going to hang it. And the way I like to do that is I use a bread knife here. Helps cut right through those bones. Just taking the backbone out of it. I just want to pop that bone there. Cut it right down the center. Piece of cake. Yeah. Damn skin ain't cooperating. Okay. A little bit of oil here before we season it up. So the casero seasoning. Alright. I don't know if that's gonna hang on. But we'll see. So my coals appear to be ready. Let's get the barrel house started. I'm gonna leave the top open, let those coals ignite underneath the lit ones that I've put on top, and then we'll get the chicken on there. The tri-tip's not going on until the last hour of the cook. Usually takes me about 2.5, 3 hours to cook a chicken, so you know, after about 2 hours I'll probably stick the tri-tips on there. It's go time. Let's get the chicken on. So easy, but it's gonna be so good. So while these chickens are cooking in the Big Easy in the barrel house, I'm gonna take some time to edit down the video of a potato salad that I made. So if you're here for this video, don't forget to check out the potato salad video because it goes fantastic with anything barbecued. See you soon. Alright, so it's been about, I don't know, an hour and a half, and I've got that chicken inside the Big Easy cooker laying flat on its back. I don't know about you, but I don't like the stuff inside the cavity where it looks all gizzardy. So I'm gonna take it out right now and I'm gonna try to set it upright. That way I can get better browning going on the breast. But I mean, it looks like it's cooking well now. So let's make that happen. Alright, so here this is. I don't like all that stuff. So, I've got these gloves because I have a master-built turkey fryer. Alright, whoa, that's leaking. I'm just gonna set it up in there like that. Put it inside the cooker. Okay, time to check temperature. Alright, that one's done. Let's check where we're at here in the barrel house. Alright, these are done too. Well, that didn't go according to plan. These came out faster than I was expecting, but hey, when you're barbecuing, what can you do? Alright, let's get this one out. It's a beautiful chicken, crispy too. Oh man, I guess it's cooked. The bone fell out of the leg. Alright, now let's get out the barrel house chickens. Alright, these are still dripping juice. Probably should have temped these a little earlier, but I guess I'll put the tri-tips on now. Even though they're at 175, I'm sure you can see all this juice in the pan. Well, thank God tri-tips don't take long to cook, right? Gonna have these in here for about 45 minutes. They should be perfect. Get the other one hung, you know, just go through the meatiest portion there, like so. While those are cooking, I'll go get the chicken tented and let it rest. And we should have ourselves quite a delectable meal. Alright guys, I can hear the family rustling around upstairs, so I'm gonna need to expedite this video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut up this barrel house chicken. I'm gonna send this off as a New Year's gift to my buddy Nate, so if you're watching, you're welcome. Let's do this. Just separating it here from the breast and the thigh. I'm gonna like this. I don't know if you can see this, but man, that's juicy. Just go ahead and set this in here. I'm gonna cut this breast right in half. Give them more pieces to break down. That's juicy too. To hand out to his family members. Take this wing off. Set that in there. Maybe we'll cut this one too. that bone. Cut that there. Set that there. Same thing with the other piece here. Beautifully cooked. Nice smoke ring. No blood. That's always nice, right? When you cut in between the thigh and the leg. Set that in here somewhere. Separate this wing here. Place this in here somewhere. And we'll cut this other one. Oops, don't want to do that. All right. So, cooked all the way to the bone, very nicely. Super moist. I mean, just moist. So the barrel house, much like the pit barrel cooker, is kind of a chicken cooking machine too. I'll just set this in here. I gotta try this. Oh, that's good. All right, guys. So that casero Lowry seasoning on chicken that's smoked is really good. Man, give that one a try. If you're looking for something different from your average barbecue seasoning, that one is the one. You won't even need barbecue seasoning for it. And I'm actually glad that I injected these chickens, because as you noticed, I took the temperature up a little higher than I would have liked. But I think that's the beneficial part about brining your chickens, is that it gives you a lot more leeway of not turning out a dry chicken. So if you're not injecting your chickens, man, and seasoning them on the inside, which is what I do with brining or injecting, you're not doing yourselves any favors. So inject your chickens, and you could have juicy chicken despite the fact that you overcooked it. Now it's time for the one that came out of the Big Easy. So I cut this backbone out. I tell you what, I'm really starting to like this Big Easy. I cooked turkeys in it for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they came out fantastic. I mean, just better than the traditional fried turkey, which I was really skeptical about this cooker. And I took these up to 185, and I don't know if you can see that, but man, these are still incredibly juicy. So that's the thigh there. All right, let me cut this back off of this chicken. Man, this thing is still so juicy, even though I took it up to 185. That is crazy. I mean, this chicken should be so overcooked, it's not even funny. I know you guys saw the temperature; it was about 83. But that's perfectly cooked. I mean, I can't complain about that at all. Take this off. Take this wing. Now, if I didn't tent this and just served it right away, the skin would still be crispy. I mean, it was so crispy. But now it's kind of a little bit soggy, but who cares? It's all going in the same place. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. That is dumb juicy. I know, I'm mauling this chicken. Oh well, let me give this a try. cut some of this breast meat off here. Just, God, so juicy. Man, that Big Easy cooker is fantastic. If you, man, that is good. So moist. I can't tell you how moist that is. Ridiculous for being cooked 183. If not 185, I think it was temping at. God, it's so good. If you get a chance to, guys, get yourself a Big Easy. I gotta thank one of my coworkers, Christina. Her father had one of these, and she knows I have a catering business, and he wasn't doing anything with it, and she literally gave it to me for free. So I couldn't ask for a better friend. I couldn't ask for a better tool to work with. Gosh, I can't say enough about the Big Easy. Oh my God. Oh, that is so good. Oh my God, that's good. I need some more. All right, folks. Here's the tri-tips. Now, tri-tips can be kind of tricky if you've never worked with one before. They have sort of an offset striation of protein fibers, and so in one portion of the meat it runs this way, and then in the other set it runs this way, sort of like a brisket. So let's get this cut up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it right here, like so. Alright, so if you can see this, perfect medium. They've been on there about 45 minutes. Let's get this cut up. Still so juicy. Now keep in mind I've rested this for about 10 to 15 minutes. There's arguments that go both ways in terms of resting, either to rest or not to rest. I elect to rest. Wow, that's, I don't know if you can see this, guys, but see that? Really juicy. Give you a look here. Still very wet. Put this here in my buddy Nate's pack in there. Now I'm just going to turn it the opposite way because of the way the grain is with this meat. Oof, look at that. Maybe you can see the smoke ring on here. Very nice. For only 45 minutes on the cooker. I'm going to take a little bit of Nate's tri-tip here. I got my own too, but that, my friends, is good. Steal another little piece. Alright, guys. That's my cook for today. I'm about to enjoy some football. Alright. Add some of my homemade barbecue sauce here. Can't make a better package than that for New Year's, right? Big Shticks out.